talk about this a lot on, you know, we see a lot of activity from time to time on Facebook where it's like a lot of Gary artists are into it a lot more now than I've seen in the past. In the past, you never would have seen that. What is really dividing the city?
Man, like I said, man, it's certain people that just, you know, feel like they got the right to be the spokesperson. Like, I mean, they feel like they could just tell everybody what to do. Like, you know, we men. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna respect you the same way you respect me, but if you disrespect me, then I'm gonna disrespect you the same way. And that's really what it boiled down to. You know what I'm saying? It's a lack of respect now, because it's like, you know, we done came so far in the game, and certain people feel like they on they last leg, and they feel like if I don't motherfucking capitalize right now, I never will. So they doing, you know, underhanded tactics.
So you say it's more or less disrespect to the OGs of the city who really started it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like especially most of the young cats, man, that's just coming in, man. I mean, they probably only been rapping 2 weeks, and they feel like they can come to a cat like me and say whatever they want to on the internet. Like in my face, you feel me? On the internet.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, you ain't put in no work. You ain't went through the struggles we went through. I mean, all the blood, motherfucking sweat and tears, man, to even get, you know, to the point that we at. I mean, it took a lot, man. People don't understand, man. I went days without eating, sleeping on the floor, in the studio, weeks at a time. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, trying to get this right, get this sound right. You know what I'm saying? And we was one of the first people to actually drop a real CD with a real professional sound. So I feel like that was like the blueprint. Like y'all took that formula and used it to help y'all. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, they owe me respect for that, if nothing else.
Do you think it's kind of like a lack of appreciation for all the work that the Grind family did, you yourself and other artists who brought the G up to where it is now?
Definitely. A whole bunch of lack of appreciation. Like, I mean, they just come, like I said, they come in and they think right out the gate that you owe them something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the attitude they
You had a message for the artists, even in the city of that, even the artists here, including the artists, you had a message that, you know, you would like to just tell, you know, give out to them. What would that be?
Man, my message would be, man, first of all, man, respect the people that paved the way for you. And I don't care how much success you get, stay humble. Because when you start to, you know, feel yourself and you get the big head, you burn a lot of bridges. And once you burn them bridges, you can't cross them again. And you never know when you're going to need that person again. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, ultimately, you need to just keep it 100, man, or whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? Try to keep it positive. You know what I mean? I mean, if somebody coming at you negative, then you got to do what you got to do. But don't just be out here, you know, disrespectful. I'm the one. I'm better than everybody. You know what I mean? You know, all that old bullshit, man.
Yeah, speaking of that, you got a song out right now called "Get Off My Dick." What is that about?
I mean, actually,
when I seen that title, I said, well, here's a fool.
Hey, actually, man, that's like one of the first songs that I recorded when I opened the studio, man. I just didn't release it at that time. But, like, the song, you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole
it's like
idea.
You're sending a message.
Yeah, the whole idea was because, you know, like I said, I've been, you know, one of the first artists from Gary doing it, like, really like one of the first artists from Indiana, period. You know what I'm saying? From back in the day, it wasn't too many people doing it back then, you know. And like a lot of times when I would go out, you know what I'm saying, or just be seen somewhere, it's always somebody coming up to me trying to get me to put them on, like I'm Jay-Z or somebody. And it's like, cuz I ain't got no bread like that. And then, you know, they get offended when you tell them, well, I ain't looking for no artist right now, or I don't got no budget for that. And then they, oh man, you think you too good, you think you better than me. But in all actuality, bruh, you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to get to a point that I need to get to. You know what I'm saying? And I done been through the trying to help other artists. You know what I'm saying? Putting money into other artists. I done been through it, and so far it ain't worked because, you know, motherfuckers don't appreciate shit. They don't want to do the things necessary, you know what I'm saying, to take it to that next level. So that's really what sparked it, man. I'm in the club. I want to, you know, chill. I'll let some hoes. I got niggas all in my ear talking about rap shit all night. And it's like, cuz, man, I came in this motherfucker to chill, dog. I don't want to hear that shit all night. For real. and actually, Jay-Z's song kind of inspired that song. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because when I heard this shit, I was like, God damn, man, that shit be happening to me. And I ain't even Jay-Z. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was basically my version. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's what really inspired me.
Y'all had a movement going. And, you know, answer this however you may. But, you know, the Mammy movement. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God.
I was really feeling that because that was something new, creative, that the Midwest, especially Indiana, finally could call its own. Right. There ain't nobody mimicking off Atlanta, you know, that's in my hometown, but ain't nobody mimicking off Atlanta or Cali or New York. It's something now created from the Midwest that everybody could utilize and call its own. You know, what happened with the Mammy movement? How did it start and what happened?
Well, niggas been saying that word since we was kids, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's like motherfuckers, you know, joning on each other, talking about each other's mama. Nigga might say yo mama. You know, you top them by saying yo Mammy. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it really came from.
Okay.
As we got older, you know, it started, you know, it took the place of on my mama. You know what I'm saying? When you saying something, because like we used to say on my mama like way back in the 90s, early 90s. So that kind of took the place of that. Instead of saying on my mama, nigga just be like Mammy. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But it mean the same thing. And you know, you got a couple guys who, you know, wanted to dispute over who started this word. You know what I'm saying? And
but y'all had it running for a minute. You came up with the song. You know, the streets, you know, flooded through the streets. You know, so what happened, man? I
mean, I actually, you know, I helped, you know, the little dude. I ain't gonna say his motherfucking name. The little midget. I helped him, you know, create the song because, like, to be honest, he was like the person like that I know that just said it every day on the regular. And you know, you had guys like Jill and Soup, you know, come out with Mammy shirts. They ain't even from Gary. They never said the word in their life. You know what I'm saying? We got it popping on Facebook. Like how it really got popping on Facebook before we even decided to do the song. Matter of fact, Jimmy Mack, not Jimmy Mack, take that back. Young Tone and G Fresh had the On My Mama song.
Right.
And I put on one of they I put a comment on one of them like, man, we used to say On My Mama back in the day. We say in the G we say Mammy nowadays. And then after that, everybody started every time they say something, Mammy at the end of that shit on Facebook. So that's what made the word, you know, get back hot. You know what I'm saying? And you had Rick Jill and them trying to, you know, sell merch out of the blue. Then you got text message them. They started Mammy ENT. They said they was the ones who started. And then you got Tension saying he started it. But then I wasn't supposed to say his name. But fuck him. Anyway. But at the time, that was my guy, so I said, I'm gonna help you make this song and we gonna get this shit hot. But long story short, we got the song hot, and once it got hot, people started coming at him with some money, and he didn't wanna cut nobody in. So he did some, you know, conniving, undercutting shit to try to, you know, get a buck without sharing with, you know, the niggas that helped him. You know what I'm saying? But it really didn't work for him. You know what I'm saying? I think the movement would have been better if we all would have stuck together. It would have been a lot further.
It was running.
You know what I'm saying? It would have been a lot further, but you know, he watered it down with all that old Hollywood shit and, you know, fucked it all up. So now it's fuck your Mammy though.